Stephen and I want to thank you for choosing us, and we want to explain a little bit about the personal injury process to you so that you know what to expect. Once you've completed all your medical treatment, we'll begin the process of preparing what's called a settlement demand. At that point, we'll collect all your medical records and all your medical bills, and we'll put that in a package to send to the insurance company. Most cases settle at that time, but if yours does not settle, we'll be prepared to file a lawsuit on your behalf.
As a client of our law firm, we're going to do almost every part of your personal injury case for you other than you seeking your medical treatment. However, there are some things that you can do to help make sure that we get the best result possible in your case. And these things are so crucial that I made a list that I want to go over with you personally. In personal injury cases such as yours, the value of your case is going to be based at least in part on how long it took you to recover from your injuries. Therefore, it's important to stay in treatment and honestly report all of your symptoms and follow your doctor's advice until you are released from treatment. If you were to stop going to treatment before you were fully recovered, you would have no documentation of the fact that you had ongoing issues, and the amount of compensation that you would receive in the end would be substantially less. One of the things that can really hurt your case is what we call gaps in treatment, and that is a long time period between one medical visit and another. So if you encounter something in your case where you're not able to get the treatment that you need, it's important that you promptly notify our office so that we can help. If you find yourself unavailable to get a certain test or meet with a certain doctor because you can't afford it, we can help. We can help you to get the money you need for certain tests or to pay for your doctor's visits. We also have medical doctors all across the state who will work with our clients at no upfront fee to get you the care that you need. Therefore, there's never any reason for you to go without needed treatment or testing simply because you cannot afford it. As Brian mentioned, at the conclusion of your treatment, we're going to need to order your medical records and bills. In order to help us to ensure that we get all the records and all the bills necessary for your case, it's very important that you keep track of the name and contact information of all your medical providers. One of the easiest ways to do this is, anytime that you see a new medical provider, simply ask for one of their business cards. Hold on to those cards, as our office will be contacting you periodically for an update on who you've seen. At that time, you can simply pull out the card and provide us with the information that we need. It's also important that you hold on to any bills that you received regarding your medical care from this accident. For example, if you go to an ER, you're not only going to get a bill from the hospital, but you're also likely going to get a bill from radiology, and you will certainly also get a separate bill from the ER physicians group. So please hold on to these bills and put them alongside the contact information that you had, the business cards for example, so that when we contact you for an update on your treatment, you can also have those handy to discuss with us. It's also important that you call our office promptly and let us know when you're done with treatment. It usually takes a month or two to gather all the necessary records and bills from the providers that we will need to prepare a settlement demand. So delaying letting us know that you're done with treatment will only serve to delay getting your settlement demand out to the other side. Another thing that you can do to help us avoid unnecessary delay in your case is to make sure that you use your proper legal name with all the medical providers you see, and make sure that any releases that you sign for us, you use the same name that you gave to the medical providers. If you have given a different name to a medical provider, please make sure that we're aware of any other names that you may have used. Finally, if you have health insurance, it's always in your best financial interest to use your personal health insurance to cover your accident-related injuries. Trying to pay cash for your bills as you go or using your car insurance will always end up with you having less money in your pocket at the conclusion of your case.
Next, we need to talk about lost wages. If you miss work due to your injuries, you're entitled to claim lost wages. In order for us to make a successful lost wage claim for you, we'll need a medical doctor to give you a written work excuse stating that you can't perform your job duties for a period of time. You need to remember that even if your employer doesn't require you to have a work excuse, we still need you to request one from your doctor so it will be in your file in order for us to make a successful claim. Lastly, we need to know where you are at all times. We have so many clients who lose contact by moving or changing a phone number or email address. While we represent you and your claim is pending, we need you to make sure that if you move, if you change your phone number, or you change or get a new email address, you let us know right away.
Thank you for taking the time to watch this entire video. The information contained in here is important, and you're going to have need to refer back to this video from time to time, so please hold on to it.
We've tried to cover all the most important points that you need to remember as we move forward in your personal injury case. But it's impossible for us to anticipate every issue or every question that you might have. If you have questions going forward, please feel free to give us a call. Our team is here and ready to help at any time.